Friday morning, 5 vintage cars, all more than 70 years old, are making their way through Berlin to the former Tempelhof airport. At the wheel of a convertible from 1939 is collector Silver Dressel.
In the early morning, before you drive off, you get all excited. You spruce yourself up, put on a hat, and more or less become one with the vehicle.
Silver arrives at the former airport and looks for a place to park. She's headed for Hangar 5, where the most valuable cars are on view.
When I look at this hall and see how many pre-war and post-war models are here, from the 50s, the 60s, and the 70s, they are witnesses to history. And it gives me goosebumps. It's fantastic.
The Mercedes-Benz meeting begins. Not only the cars, but also the backdrop to the meeting is historic. Tempelhof Airport, which was shut down 3 years ago, was one of Germany's first commercial airports back in the 1920s. These two drivers have just arrived with their vehicle from Rome. They've come 1,500 kilometers to be here.
I'm looking for the people, they want to maybe in the future organize a trip, a long trip to Moscow, to Shanghai, because what I like is go and use the car.
About 1,800 vehicles from all over the world have showed up. Silver Dressel eagerly awaits the high point of the event.
I definitely want to see the Silver Arrow. And I know there are many race car drivers here. And I think I'll get a few autographs.
The focus is on the presentation of the Silver Arrows, racing cars from the 1930s to the 1950s. Hans Hermann, one of the most important post-war German race car drivers, gets in an original Silver Arrow once again. The car otherwise seen only in museums. Hermann drove a Silver Arrow in many races as early as 1954. For the one-time Formula One driver, now 83 years old, it's still something special to drive this car.
When you've driven such a vehicle many years ago and now have the chance to sit in one again, all the good feelings come back.
After the show, Silver Dressel gets an autograph from Hermann, a dream come true. In the airport's Hangar 4, there's an exhibition of 125 years of automotive history. The showing is full of contrasts. Old models beside the newest prototypes, with alternative motors and futuristic designs. Car fan Silver Dressel finds something good in every decade.
Both vehicles are fantastic. The old one is a coupe with gull-wing doors from the 30s. And the new one here is the SLS. Both vehicles have a place in my heart, and both are so much fun to drive. I've had the privilege to drive both, and they're heavenly.
For vintage car enthusiast Silver Dressel, the greatest feeling is to take her own old car for a spin through her hometown, Berlin.